Okay, good afternoon students and welcome to our today's virtual class. Today we are having the same chapter named as Physiology and Injuries in Sports. And just a recap of the previous virtual class. In previous virtual class we are go through from the meaning of physiology and concept of physiology and the factor determining physiological factor determining components of physical fitness. So today we are having the new chapter named as new topic, not chapter, new topic named as physiological factor determining speed. Now here speed is a component of physical fitness and the physiological factors are here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Before go through from the physiological factors, just clearing the meaning of the speed, which is already taught by me in class 11. Just a rewind or just a recap of the meaning of speed. Speed is the physical skill that allows us to perform movement in the minimum possible time. Meaning to say, speed is related with the performance of a movement with minimum possible time. Meaning to say, जितना ज़्यादा एक्शन फास्ट होगा मूवमेंट का and it consumes the less time, that is related to the speed. Speed has three parts: reaction time, acceleration, speed and speed of movement. वो हमने सबने कंपोनेंट ऑफ फिजिकल फिटनेस में भी ये सब देखा है. From the physiological point of view, following factors determining speed. Now come to the physiological factors determining speed. Number one is muscle composition. In this particular physiological factor, muscle composition means what type of muscles are in the human body. So here we are having a two type of muscle composition. Number one is fast twitch muscle fiber and second one is slow twitch muscle fiber. Clear? These kind of muscles composition is basically comes from the heredity to the next generation. But the difference between these two type of muscle fibers, fast muscle fibers is very much important for the sprinters, those who are running a less distance in a minimum time, and slow twitch muscle fibers which are releasing the energy in a slow motion and which is basically utilized by the long distance runners. This is the first physiological factor that is known as muscle composition. The basic theme is about this muscle composition is there are two types of muscle fibers in the human body: fast twitch muscle fibers, slow twitch muscle fiber, and basically these two types of muscle fibers comes in the genes through the heredity. Fast twitch muscle fiber means which is basically the person who are doing the sprinting kind of activities. That particular muscle, that particular human body is composed with the wide twitch muscle fibers, and a person is doing or she is doing the long distance runner. So the muscle composition is related to the slow twitch muscle fiber. That muscle fibers or the wide muscle fiber. Clear? Now the next factor, physiological factor determining speed is that is explosive strength. Explosive strength means it is related with sprinting oblique weight lifting. In this particular physiological factor, the maximum strength exerted by a particular muscular group, that is known as explosive strength of the particular muscular group. And this is the another important part or another important physiological factor determining the speed. This basically explosive strength is dependent upon the particular muscular group. If the particular muscular group of a body is producing the explosive strength, then it may be helping in sprinting as well as in weight lifting. Third one is mobility of nervous system. While the muscles are in a contraction form, then our nervous system is doing a proper functioning with a proper muscular group. group. That is known as the mobility of nervous system. If the rapid action performed by muscular group, that is only happens when the two things which is happening in the muscle group, number one is rapid excitation and the inhibition. Excitation and inhibition. Clear? And these two particular movements is produced by the nervous system when the muscles are in a movement or while the muscles are contract. So this is the mobility of nervous system. Next one is the flexibility. In this particular point, the flexibility is also determines the speed, or we can say in other words, the flexibility of muscles are also determining the speed, because if the more flexibility in the muscles, then the contraction which is required for a movement in the body, and contraction in which part? A particular muscle group. And if there is no flexibility in a particular muscular group, so the contraction is very less. When the contraction is very less, then the speed is very less. So the flexibility is also a important physiological factor while we are determining the speed. Now come to the last one, that is biochemical reserve and metabolic power. It is related with ATP, adenosine triphosphate, because if a particular muscular group having the less energy, then automatically the speed comes down or speed slows down. But in anaerobic conditions or the highly intense plus anaerobic conditions, the body is dominated to doing the all kind of physical activities. That is due to the in a low energy storage, our muscles are able to work. It may be developed by the physical activities or the training method, but it is basically developed up to some extent, not up to the high level. But some reserve, biochemical reserve and metabolic power is helping the body to perform his movements in a faster movement. Clear? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 factors, physiological factor determining speed. Clear?